Hi everybody, my name is Sam, and this is by hook or by needles, and today I'm using my hook. Now, many of you are probably aware that the month of August is actually, I'll try and cover my horrible cold sore, ick, um, is, the month of August is Granny Square month. And I thought, well, okay, that's great. But then I noticed or was found out that the 15th of August was actually Granny Square Day. So I thought, well, what better time to do the blind Granny Square challenge? So that's what I'm going to do. It's 5 minutes to 2 p.m. in Australia. I've got a cloth here and a clip. Now, I can't see at the best of times. If I take my glasses off, I probably wouldn't be able to do a granny square anyway. But I will still blindfold myself and then hold it together at the back with a clip and try and do a granny square. Okay, let's see. Now, this challenge was put out a long time ago initially by Blind Stitches. That was Marsha Lee. And then more recently, Lady Crochet, Manuela, sort of put out a call to people to give it a go. So, whoever you want to say has inspired this, has inspired this. So I'm going to pop this on, and then I'm going to try and do a granny square blindfolded. Let's see how it goes. Oops, hang on, underneath my hair bun would be a good idea. Okay. Right. Okay. Got my yarn. Now, I'm hoping this is going to be in view. And I'm hoping... Okay, I just want to make sure that you can still hear me. Alright, so I'm actually going to start with a magic ring, or magic, whatever you want to call it. I don't know why. I think that's just because it's my go-to. So we'll go around like that. And I've got two, hang on. Around like that. Separate them a bit. Yep, so I'm going to go under the first and over the second. Bring it up. And then I am going to... Is that my long end? That's my long end. That's the short end. Yep. And I'm going to find my little ring. There's my ring. Okay. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do 4 because 1 locks the magic ring, and then 3 for the double crochet. And then I'm going to go in and pull up a loop and hopefully do my first double crochet over into the magic ring, bring up a loop, my second double crochet. I'm going to do 2 chain between these. Then I'm going to do my second, whoops, no, I didn't pick up the loop. Yarn over into the ring. Nope, find that loop. Yep, okay. Pull through 2, I hope. I hope. I don't know what I'm doing. I could be doing half double crochets for all I know. Okay. And I don't want to make that hole too big because where's my magic loop end? Hang on. There it is. Okay, just pull that a little bit so it's not so big. Alright. And there we go. And, oh, no, hang on. No, I've lost my... Oh, no, there it is. Okay. And I've done 1 double crochet so far for this cluster. And 2 double crochet. And 3 maybe double crochet. And then 2 chain. 1, 2. Okay, so let's get my short end again. Yeah, that's that's my short end. Okay, and I'm going to do yarn over, in we go, pick up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, bring up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, bring up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, and chain 2. That's 1, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and I do my last group of 4. I think the hardest part of this is actually to join the to the first stitch again. Right, now I've done my 4, so I'm going to pull on my magic loop. Got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 1. There's a 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and somewhere I'm just going to go into. Normally I would go into the top of the top chain of the of the chain 3, but obviously because no, I'll try and do it. Normally what I do though when I'm making a granny square, oops, hang on, I don't know if I'm showing this to you, but normally if I do a granny square, what I do is in the because I want to start off in the corner, I actually do a join with a half double crochet. Okay, and I'm going to see if I can find the 2, or there's one little loop, there's another loop. I don't know whether that's the top of my chain 3 or not. Oops, okay, I missed it. So let's try again. Top of one loop, that's one loop. Second loop. Come on. Go and try and just do it right. That could be right, I don't know. Grab my yarn, pull it through there, and then I'm going to do half double crochet. Okay, so now I've got my 4. Okay, now I'm in the middle of between 2 clusters, I should be. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to yarn over, go in, pick up a, nope, didn't pick up the loop, yarn over, pick up a loop, yep. I can't feel 3 loops, oh there it is. Pull through 2, yep, and then there's 2 still on, yep, pull through 2, yarn over, in we go, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. So that's half of my corner there. When I come back to the finished start, I will do the other half. Now I don't put a chain in between on the sides of my granny squares, so I'm not going to put a chain here. I'm just going to go straight to the next gap, and here I'm going to do 2 double crochet 3. So 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochet, 1, oh hang on, how many did I do? 1, 2, 3, okay, did I do 3? 1, 2, 3, I did, okay, and there's 1 there, so I've got to do 2 more, 1, I'm going to try that again. I don't think I did that right, doesn't feel right. Okay, so did I do 2 chain? I'm going to do 1 more chain because I'm not sure if I did 2 chain. Hang on, where am I? That's my first cluster, and then I go to my, oh no, okay, I don't need to do, I take that chain off. Okay, I've forgotten where I was. So, second of double crochet on my second cluster for this corner. Alright, yep, so that's a corner, yep, okay, to the next one. And for some reason the ball of my thumb is really sore, which it doesn't normally get when I'm crocheting. So whether that's just because I'm trying to constantly feel all the time or what, I don't know. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and do another 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's a second corner, second full corner. So go to the next one for my third full corner. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, go 1, 2, 3. Okay, alright, so the next one should be, yep, that's just the cluster of 3. So I've got to put a cluster of 3 in there and then join again with a half double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, and I join with a half double crochet. 1, 2, 3. One leg, 2 legs maybe. Pull through, okay, and then join. Whew, okay, so I've got 4 corners. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now this time I do a chain of 3 again. 1, oops, uh-oh, that's not good. Don't lose your loops. I'll make it really big so I can find it. Okay, there we go. So I did 1 chain, 2 and 3, yarn over. I've got to do 2 double crochet, that's 1, 2, 3 double crochet. Then I go into the space in between with 3, 1, 2, 3, then into the corner, yeah, that's a corner, 1, 2, I'm sure I'm doing some half double crochets here at times. Is that 3? 1, 2, 3, yep, 1, 2. Can't remember who said it, but I think it might have been Froggy. She said there's a lot of counting when you're blind crocheting, and she's right, there's a lot of counting going on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, cool, I think that's the corner, yep, that's a corner. So I go to the next space, which should just be 3, 1, 2, 3. Oops, no, I don't put a chain there. No. I go straight to the corner. Yep. And 1, 2, 3. I don't know how this is working out, how it's looking, but I tell you what, if this works out well, this will be good for me, because I do have MD, macular degeneration, so if I can at least do a granny square, you know, blindfolded, without being able to see, that'll be good news. That'll be, at least I better make granny squares. 1, 2 chain, okay. Loop over. 1, oops, 2, 3. Actually, to be technically more medically correct, I have currently have drusen's. I think it's called drusen's, which is the precursor to MD. Yeah, I don't yet have. I have black spots, but I don't have. They're not joined together to create a big black spot. So I should be more clear with that. Okay. Into the space. This is my 3 space, I hope. 1, 2. I hope you can see this. I hope I'm. Whoops, I've lost that one. Okay. I hope you can see it because there's the mic. So I'm sure you can probably see that. Oh, I hope you can. I hope I'm holding it out properly. 1, 2, one more. 3. I don't know, how big should I make this thing before I give up? I feel like it's going well, but that doesn't mean it is. And I'm in my corner. Yeah, I'm in my corner again. I feel like it's going well, but obviously that's just a feeling. It could mean absolutely nothing. 1, 2. I'm sure everyone who does this thinks, oh, this is going really well, until they see what they've created, and then they have a good laugh at themselves. Oh, now I've lost both loops. Hang on. Alright. Fill up my loop. Nice and big. Okay. That's a chain 2, that's a cluster. So I'm just on my second double crochet of my second cluster for my corner. I think it's my oh no, see, I did a half double crochet then. Take off a loop. There you go. 1, 2, 3. That's the space. Go into the space. 1, 2, 3. It's getting a bit hot in here now. 3. So a corner. Hang on. Is that the beginning? I think that might be the I don't know. That's a corner. Cluster. 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 Yeah, okay, I think I'm back at the beginning. I think. So, if I'm back at the beginning, I've got to just do half a cluster. This is probably not going very well at all. But it's funny how I feel like it's going well. Because I literally feel like it is going well. But it's probably horrendous. Okay, and one more. And then I'll leave it at that because I think, see, I've done something wrong there. I can feel that I've done something silly there. There's a big gap there, and it's like I haven't finished that stitch off or something. But anyway, so I'm just going to, did I loop over? Not yet. Yeah, loop over, and then I'm going to try and pick up top loops only. Get my yarn. Hang on. Get my yarn, pull that through, and then pull through all of them. Whew, okay, so I'll show you. I don't know what it looks like yet. Let me see. Oh, I'll wait for my eyes to adjust, and I just put my glasses on. Oh dear. Whew, that's hot in there. Alright. Oh! Oh wow! I think I done it. I've done some sort of silly thing here, which is what I could feel before, and I said I've made some sort of error here. I'm not sure what I've done there. I think maybe I missed a loop over or something. I've done something weird there. But other than that, wow. Isn't it amazing what you can do when you try? Well, I'm impressed with myself. That's not too bad at all. And, you know, with practice, maybe it would be even better. And as I say, at least now I know I can do it. I'm going to hide my cold sore. You don't want to see my cold sore. Ick. I know I can do it now. That's brilliant. And now I can, with a bit of practice, I know I can still make granny squares at least when I'm old and grey, which isn't that far away. Well, thank you for watching. I'm going to challenge anybody who wants to be challenged. I do hope, I've got a funny feeling I was holding it up. How well was I holding it? I think I've got a feeling a lot of the time I was holding it up over here, so I apologise. Obviously I couldn't see where I was holding it up. I think I was sort of going forward from the mic, so I probably wasn't holding it up properly. But anyway, thank you for watching. I challenge anybody who wants to have a challenge to give it a go, to see, you know, what they can do. You will be able to surprise yourself with what you can do. I surprised myself. I'm pretty happy with that. Not gonna lie. Yeah, anyway, thank you. Give me a thumbie if you thought this was as remarkable as I did, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.